increased by 93 cents a litre on Wednesday. The recent decision of the MPC to leave the repo rate steady will go a long way towards alleviating the financial pressure on deeply indebted consumers. Roets, who is CEO of Debt Rescue, says although the price reduction is great news for consumers who are struggling to repay their unsecured loans, this doesn't mean they are out of the woods yet. Well, for more, we are joined here by Neil, who is the CEO of Debt Rescue, I beg your pardon, to explain his assertion. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, Colin.
Shouldn't we as consumers be excited that the oil price is down? What does it have to do with our previous indiscrepancies?
Yes, we are excited that the petrol prices are coming down, but what we're saying is that consumers must use this opportunity wisely. They mustn't just go on a spending spree or use this extra money in their pocket to buy luxuries, for instance. We feel that they should use this extra money to pay off current debt that they might have, and especially unsecured debt with very high interest rates, because people are struggling out there. We really welcome this petrol price reduction, but people are struggling. That is the reality. Almost half of all credit active consumers are over indebted, meaning that they are in arrears with at least 3 payments on one of their accounts. So a lot of people also find themselves on the knife's edge. So if we do see another petrol price increase, for instance, one day, it might push people over the edge and causing them to become over indebted.
Is this not going to cause what we can call petrol pump complacency, where people feel now that they are paying less for a full tank of petrol, which in the past was costing around 900 rands, and now they're paying 700 rand, and they will just splurge on the difference on their savings?
Exactly, and this can make a huge difference. You know, it can mean an extra 1,200 rand, for instance, in a family with 2 vehicles per month. So it makes a huge difference. But like you said, it's very important that people must realize that this price can go up again. And you see, the thing is with petrol prices is when the petrol price goes up, then we usually see that the prices of other goods and services goes up in line with that petrol price increase. But when the petrol price comes down, we don't always see the prices of goods and services come down in line with that reduction. So we would really urge retailers to take cognizance of this price reduction and perhaps lower their prices.
What exactly must they do?
The retailers you're talking about?
I'm talking about the consumers, because they are receiving warnings that these drop in petrol prices makes them excited, and they just enjoy the money that they are saving from the former high petrol prices, which are now affordable at the moment.
Well, we feel that people must, first of all, always budget and stick to that budget. And if you find yourself in a situation where you do have extra cash, like with this opportunity, either pay off your unsecured debt, which carries high interest rates, or save that money for a rainy day, because difficult times may come. We might see interest rates going up, affecting other prices as well. So that's why we're saying that people should use this opportunity wisely.
Okay, tell us about the numbers on the people you have helped before, especially those who were highly indebted. On the backdrop of the demise of Able last year, we had many consumers couldn't afford to pay back their loans. So far, what are the statistics?
That's true. We help almost about, let's say, 12,000 people on a monthly basis. That's in terms of the debt counseling industry. So it's growing a lot. It's been a lot less than that earlier on in last year. So we've seen a growth in people applying for debt review, which is a very good sign because people start to realize that there is help out there, and the help is in form of debt counseling, which was introduced by the National Credit Act. And the sad thing on that being said is that to see so many people applying for debt review, you just realize how bad the situation is out there.
So are there regrets? Have people learned, and would they ever do the same mistake again?
Well, the thing is with South Africa, we don't really have a saving culture in our country. People are not really keen on saving money. So when they do have the money, they spend, and when they do get credit, they make use of it. And some people cannot really stick to a budget, and they fall behind and they become over-indebted. What we do at Debt Rescue is that when we help somebody, we work out a new payment plan for that person so that his payments is now affordable to him, and he manages then to pay off all his credit providers without losing his assets. And then in the same token, we also teach them to be responsible with their money, and we hope that they learn their lesson out of it.
All right. Thank you very much for talking to us. We are speaking to Roets, CEO of Debt Rescue, about the impact of the decrease in the retail price of petrol on indebted consumers.